been really cold this past month. Of course, I've heard that it's gonna get worse, but it's been really cold as you can see, and we've been layering up a whole lot because so many people have been telling me about the snow, about the cold, and I've been trying to adapt. It's not easy. It's really cold, and they said it's gonna get worse probably in February, I think. So I'm just looking forward to that. And as you can see with the gloves and everything, it's very cold, and that's why I'm making this video today, to show you guys the reality of Ottawa, Canada during the winter. Of course, when I was in China before moving to Canada, so many people used to tell me about the winter here, and I promised you guys that I was gonna make a video about my winter experience here in Canada. And here it is, guys. I want to show you my experience here in Canada. As you can see behind me, there's kids having fun in the snow. I believe that's the life here in Canada during winter, but it's really cold, and I've had to layer up quite a lot to be able to stand right here. Like, one thing I've noticed during the winter right here in Canada is that so many people do not go out a lot. Like, lots of Canadians, of course, there's Canadians who love the winter, but there's some who just leave Canada when it's like when it gets cold right now. Like, I've met quite a few Canadians who have left. Some go to Cuba, some go to Africa, some go to Europe just to enjoy the warm weather, because here it's crazy cold. And one thing I've noticed is, like, driving during the winter here in Canada is crazy. Reason why so many Canadians have to get winter tires on the cars to be able to drive in the snow. And that's one thing I've realized, that it's more of an expense while living here in Canada, because if you have a car here in Canada, you need to be able to buy summer tires and then winter tires. So you have two sets of tires. During the summer, you gotta take off your winter tires, keep them out, and use your summer tires. And during the winter, you gotta take out your summer tires and put on your winter tires, and it's not cheap. It's very expensive, because without the winter tires you won't even be able to drive around. Like, if you watch so many videos on social media, you'll realize that so many cars face a whole lot of difficulties while driving during the winter here without winter tires. And I've realized myself, driving here in Canada, I've realized that it's a necessity and you need to have those tires. My fingers are freezing cold. And one other thing I've realized is that the festive period we just passed, of course, it's a huge deal here in Canada. Like, so many people always look forward to the festive season. Now it's January, it's the end, of course. The holiday just ended and everyone is back to work. And sometimes you go to some neighborhoods, you realize that it's almost ghosted. You won't even find people. And that's because people don't go out a lot when it's winter. So many people prefer staying at home. And for those who go out, they really have to layer up, put on a whole lot of jackets, coats, mufflers, and so much more just to be able to walk out. It's a pretty bright day today. As you can see, there's some sunshine, but let the sunshine not fool you. There's sunshine, but it's still very cold. And when it's a snowstorm, it's really worse. But then, here's my experience here in Canada during the winter. Let me show you guys some videos, some clips that I made of my experience here during the winter. Hey everyone, so here we are in Ottawa. It's been snowing these past couple of days. Of course, it took a break, then it just started again. And yeah, it's currently, I think, -6 degrees. And some Canadians say it's not too cold yet. So I just want to see how cold it can get. But so far, this is what we get. It's pretty cold, and yeah, everyone is in the jackets. Of course, it's not easy making these videos because you can maybe get a cold, your fingers will start freezing up. So I just try to make these videos for you guys. All right, so here I am right now. It's a lot. So guys, how did I move from warm weather in Africa through the experience in China and now here in the winter in Canada? It's a long story, but then what I only appreciate are the experiences of moving through these places and being here right now and meeting new people, experiencing new places, learning new cultures, exchanging ideas with people. That's why I'm able to grow more as a person and, of course, look at the world differently, look at things with an open mind, and understand how people do things in different places. And one thing I've come to realize and appreciate right here is that there's a whole lot of different immigrants here in Canada, from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, who live here and they live happily. Of course, there's the politics, there's different sides of Canada, but then one thing I appreciate is the diversity too. Just like I experienced in China, of course, it's quite different. The culture, the lifestyle, so many things are different in China as compared to here in Canada. Of course, I've learned a lot already from OGs who have been here, from the citizens, because I've already made a whole lot of Canadian friends and they have given me amazing tips on how to stay warm during the winter. And of course, I do my best to stay warm, and that's why I can even stand out here right now in the cold and make this video for you guys. Well, millennials, hope you enjoyed the videos that I made for you and hope you enjoyed the clips of the reality of the winter time in Canada, Ottawa, Gatineau area, and there'll be so much more to come. I'm planning to make many more videos and talk to more Canadians, talk to immigrants, and share their points of views with you right here on this channel. So if you've been interested in seeing amazing content like that, feel free to like this video so more people can see it, and subscribe to this channel, and then stay tuned, because I believe that this is only the beginning of our journey here in Canada, and there's so much that people would love to share. I've already had some chats with a couple of people, and after my experiences throughout my journeys, throughout my travels, and in my life, and talking to more people this way, I think that everyone should really be able to share their story. And that's what we are trying to drift this platform towards. We're trying to shift this platform towards people sharing the stories, sharing their experiences, sharing, like, business persons sharing how they have grown their businesses here in Canada, different immigrants, how they have achieved what they have achieved so far in this amazing country, and of course how they have adapted to the culture and even the difficulties that they've been facing. They will also be able to share that on this channel. I'm currently working on that, and you will all see that right on this channel very soon. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and of course hit the notification bell so that when I start bringing out those videos, you will enjoy the videos and of course learn so much more. If you are an immigrant, who knows, you might just catch some more tips. And if you are planning to come to Canada, you will definitely learn so much more from these videos that I'm planning to bring out right here, because so many people will be sharing their real life experiences right here on this channel. So just stay tuned, and of course, again, this is Willen. See you next time.